To excel in your board exams, you have to move beyond memorizing names and start recognizing chemical patterns. Today, we're decoding the specific activities in your textbook to show you exactly how these reactions work. When a chemical reaction occurs, the nature of the initial substance changes. We see this through specific physical shifts, a change in state or color, the evolution of a gas, or a change in temperature. The first category is the combination reaction, where two or more substances, the reactants, combine into a single new product. Take activity 1.1. When magnesium ribbon burns in oxygen, these separate reactants form one product, magnesium oxide, a single white powder. You see the same structure in activity 1.4. Quicklime and water combine to form a single substance, slaked lime. Because combination reactions always follow this 2-into-1 structure, you can identify them by looking at the equation's reactants and products, rather than just the names of the chemicals. In that slaked lime reaction, the beaker actually becomes warm. This is an exothermic reaction, one where heat is released alongside the product. Human respiration is another example, as our cells release energy while breaking down glucose. Decomposition reactions are the logical opposite. Here, a single reactant breaks down into simpler products. This process requires an input of energy to pull the substances apart. If that energy comes from heat, it is called thermal decomposition. In activity 1.5, heating green ferrous sulfate crystals causes them to lose water and break down into ferric oxide and sulfur gases. You can actually see the color shift from green to brown. We see this again in activity 1.6. When lead nitrate is heated, it decomposes to form lead oxide and nitrogen dioxide. On a test, you'd identify this by the emission of brown fumes. Identifying these reactions depends on noticing these specific observations. Recognizing that nitrogen dioxide produces brown fumes, or that ferrous sulfate changes color, allows you to describe the reaction accurately. Let's try one. See if you can write the balanced thermal decomposition equation for limestone, or calcium carbonate, being heated. Limestone breaks down into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. That calcium oxide is the quicklime used to create the whitewash on these walls. Decomposition can also be triggered by electricity, as seen in activity 1.7. Passing a current through water splits it into hydrogen and oxygen. Since the formula for water is H2O, you'll observe twice the volume of hydrogen gas being collected. Finally, light can trigger decomposition. In activity 1.8, sunlight breaks down white silver chloride into chlorine gas and silver. This leaves behind a gray metal powder. By categorizing decomposition by its energy source, heat, electricity, or light, you can determine how any single reactant will break down. To recap, combination reactions build substances up, while decomposition reactions break them down. Remember that decomposition always requires an energy input, whether that's thermal, electrolytic, or photolytic. You may want to capture the next frame for your revision notes. This table aligns each reaction type with its textbook activity and the specific results you'll see. If this helped your exam prep, please like and subscribe. Next, we'll be covering displacement reactions. Focusing on these physical transformations turns abstract chemistry into a series of predictable, solvable patterns.